I think it's about 6:30. I'm worried about my brother. He slept in the tent last night to see if my brother's alive. Yo.
When we last left our intrepid but somewhat elderly adventurers, they had retired for the night after miscalculating the overnight temperature drop due to the increased elevation of their camp spot. Additionally, they foolishly drank cold beer instead of whiskey to keep their bellies warm. Come dawn, with the temperature in the 20s, my brother woke and, concerned for my well-being, went to come check on me.
When I looked at the weather, it's supposed to be a low of 48 last night. And my thermometer's telling me it's 29, so 20 degrees colder than I had planned for. I think it's about 6:30. I'm worried about my brother. He slept in the tent last night in the sleeping bag to see if my brother's alive. Yo. You did you survive? I was worried about you. Holy crap, man! Did it keep you insulated at all? The tent keep you insulated at all?
Well, it did. It was fine, but the ground.
Yes.
It felt like there was a draft coming through.
Holy crap! What about your blankets? My brother didn't have a 20-degree sleeping bag. He just had a cheap sleeping bag that I had extra. He didn't prepare for it either, but guess the temperature.
40.
29.
Finding me alive and well, we quickly made some coffee.
Start recording. Start recording. Start recording.
Is it already recording?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I totally forgot that There he goes. No privacy tent tie. Just trees and bushes.
After the coffee worked its magic, we threw my brother's e-bike onto my Tacoma and went exploring.
Got a little change.
We love having the option of the e-bike, especially if we're traveling in one vehicle. It gives us the ability to go some places the truck can't, and it could be invaluable in the case of a mechanical emergency. Checking the Onyx map I had previously downloaded, we decided to head out to what appeared to be an old mining camp inside the refuge. We both had no idea what we would find, but we were pleasantly surprised. Although I do a fair amount of research before a trip, there's something about just exploring and finding something you didn't expect. I think that's why this hobby calls to us. It appeals to our innate human nature to explore and discover, to wonder what's down that path, over that hill, and across that river. Before we knew it, we were at Camp Dome Mining Camp. Established in the early 1900s, its weathered structures tell tales of the prospectors who once sought their fortunes here.
Private property Castle Dome Mine and Museum visitors only. Let's see what it says. New in town, continue on, museum entrance.
Go down to the, about a mile from here, you drive it down. And then you got the biggest, most colorful wall in the world, and the oldest jeans for Richie's Menard for 115,000 there. You're gonna be sorry you didn't keep your jeans, man.
So we entered the museum. We're in a old mining town built in the 1800s, and this is the original cabin, I guess, from Uncle Adam's cabin. That was the original cabin on premise, and
I'm guessing that's Adam.
that might be Adam. Wow, man! Look at this. I'm just gonna follow this path and check out these buildings. But cool little area. $15 to get in. Yeah. This is interesting. There's an old bar. Huh. Just a little walk-up bar here. We're in this old hotel. My brother apparently is the receptionist checking people in.
I like to prefer to innkeeper.
My brother's the innkeeper, checking people in. But this place is quite cool. There's a lounge, the bar area, some tables to sit down, and then of course you go into the back room, and this is where the gambling happens. All right, this is cool. Sheriff's office. There's a jail cell.
Meow.
Ah, well, there he is. My brother's in the jail. All right, I got you. Hold on.
After my brother broke me out from jail, we made a run for it back to camp. Being hungry, like I always am, I started right in with dinner.
Oh, are you eating already?
Chef's gotta taste it first. Feel like it needs a touch more seasoning. I'm gonna go with one of my favorites over here.
Don't burn that.
Slightly.
All right, he's gone. Woo! You look nice.
Dinner was delicious, but even better was the evening fire. When was the last time you sat around a fire and just talked? There's something magical about it.
Oh,
If it's been a while, go do it.
told you there was a spark?
It doesn't have to be in some remote camp. It could be in your backyard. Go ahead and do it.
It was just fucking sitting there. I'm sitting there watching it, and I couldn't tell if you put it out or went out by itself.
This night, my brother and I talked about all sorts of things, from silly to serious. But he said something that hit home for me. He commented that these videos that we are creating will one day be watched by our kids and our grandkids long after we are gone, like we look at old family pictures now. I can't get that thought out of my head, and it inspires me to create more memories.
You get the smell, you get the sight, you get the feel.
I have a tough time sleeping. I play some soundtrack for sleep.
Yeah.
I have some ones supposed to like some crackling fire.
Friday morning.
Our last night at camp, thankfully, was a bit warmer. Just before dawn,
I think
I set up the camera for a time-lapse sequence to catch the sunrise. It's just under 2 minutes long. If you have the time, watch and see if you can count how many shooting stars it captured.
Kind of like a more remote area. Go down to the other entrances that are closer, off 95, off of 10.
Yep.
Once the sun was up, we began the process of packing up. I must admit, this is my least favorite part of camping. Again, I thank you for joining us on this little adventure. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure.